Welcome to day 139 of TFIF 365. And this morning I woke up really early because I have to recognize, and I just want to share with you again, this supremacy-free, coercion-free, discrimination-free, and exploitation-free project that I'm working on here is about attempting to be as transparent as I feel comfortable and safe in doing. So I thought about it for a little bit this morning, and I'm just going to share what how I'm feeling. So I've been saying a lot recently that there's so many unknowns. Like I don't know what's next. I had no interest. Everything that I know about work and how I've lived my life particularly as an adult, has changed. It's so much unknown. And so next week, I start this new project that I mentioned really early on in this process. And I was talking about the Indigenous Economies Project. And so next week, I go back to Mexico and I have set up some conversations to talk to some Indigenous entrepreneurs there, particularly Mayan and Mexican, but specifically Mayan because I'll be in the Yucatan, entrepreneurs, and particularly those who are in the tourism industry, because I really want to understand their thoughts around the Mayan train that has been opened that connects most of the Yucatan and how they see themselves being impacted and benefiting from the influx of tourism that is gonna come in, as well as expats. And there's a lot that's already happening on the ground that's already in motion, but I can tell you I woke up this morning terrified because I don't know what's next. I have no idea if what this is. I can't even say if it'll work because I don't even know what this is yet. There's just an interest. Again, I am that researcher, right? So there's an interest there. So I'm going to gather data. And yet I don't know if this is a next business opportunity for me, or is this just a rabbit hole that I'm going down? And so I still have no clear what's next, and that is freaking terrifying, particularly when you have been indoctrinated and assimilated in the systems where you always have to be on your P's and Q's, where you always have to dot the I's and cross the T's, where you always have to give your best, whatever that may be, above and beyond what others may bring to the table. And when you don't know what that is, when you really don't know, what's coming to my mind right now is we spend so much of our lives being identified by what we do that just showing up as yourself, authentic, true, transparent self is just so uncomfortable because it's so unknown. I don't know how I'm going to be received. I don't know um, what boundaries I'm going to have to erect, what consequences I'm going to have to create around people, um, breaching those boundaries. And then it's even the joy of it. Where is it going to come from? Where's the money going to come from? I have these big ideas. I have big ideas, but unfortunately, Black women are rarely supported in developing their ideas. We're only supported, particularly financially, when we have something that looks like success that people can exploit. Um, you know, um, and yeah, I'm terrified. And I just want to, be honest about that. Um, there are other ways to experience very strong fear emotions besides physical, right? And we talk about how physical wounds heal mostly. And we rarely, I'm not going to say never, we rarely address healing the the wounds that we don't see. Even in therapy, I think it gets stuck, right? Are you really Are you unearthing all of this to move past it, or are you unearthing these things um, and just keep ripping off the Band-Aid or the scab on these things. So yeah, I mean, I'm rambling because I'm terrified. I don't know. I don't literally know what's next, and it's just so unfamiliar to me. And so yeah, I don't know what the next few days are gonna hold. I don't know what these conversations with you are gonna be like, but just know that I'm fucking terrified, but I'm gonna keep moving forward. So I take some solace from that because that's all I got to give to myself. So until tomorrow, peace.